Guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in general. And guys, again, it's been so much WNBA news going on. Just yesterday, it was breaking news. Lou Samuelson is no longer Indiana Fever. Okay, they said that reportedly, the reports say that Katie Lou Samuelson, along with Indiana Fever, have agreed to mutually part ways. Since Katie Lou Samuelson is no longer an Indiana Fever, this now leaves space. Okay, it gives the cap space of $180,000. Now listen to me, guys, and just listen to my vision. The Indiana Fever has a chance to do the funniest thing ever, okay, the most hilarious thing. What if the Indiana Fever signed Chennedy Carter? First, allow me to read you the article, okay? So this is from essentiallysports.com titled, Indiana Fever makes $180,000 base after ending Caitlin Clark's babysitting duties, okay? So yes, Katie Lou Samuelson, guys, she is a wife and mother, okay? She has a little girl. And Caitlin Clark and her, they were pretty close friends. And Caitlin Clark would actually babysit her daughter sometimes. It says once done nailing a game against the New York Liberty in July 2024, Caitlin Clark made some time to babysit teammate Katie Lou Samuelson's 10-month-old daughter, Aaliyah. Impressed with Clark's skills that are apparently not limited to just basketball, Samuelson dubbed her an elite babysitter. Heartwarming, right? For a while, yes, because this dynamic between the teammates might be taking a turn to the south. Indiana Fever has announced on February 10th, 2025 that they had mutually parted ways with Katie Lou Samuelson. Despite her having one more season left on her contract, this decision has significant implications for both the team and its star rookie Caitlin Clark. By parting ways with Samuelson, the Fever have freed up approximately $180,250 in salary cap space for the 2025 season. This is a move that gives the team much needed financial flexibility as they try to build around their young core. Besides having an effect on the team's salary cap, Samuelson's departure affects the locker room dynamic. Clark, who had developed a bond with Samuelson and her family, will have to lean on someone else for support and occasional babysitting duties instead of the veteran teammate. To put it bluntly, the Fever have decided to double down on building around Clark and rising stars like Aaliyah Boston. Having that extra cap space gives them some flexibility to nab free agents or make the necessary trades to improve their squad levels. This is another step for Clark to take on an even bigger leadership role. As a WNBA star enters her second season, all the eyes are on her, not just for what she does on the court, but what she does to lead this young team. So again, guys, the Indiana Fever and Katie Lou Samuelson have decided to mutually part ways. And again, I just want to read you some ESPN stats. Katie Lou Samuelson, guys, she stands at 6'3", and her position was forward. Again, so this is her 2024 WNBA stats, okay, for this past season. So per game for the 2024 Indiana Fever, Katie Lou Samuelson, guys, she averaged 4.3 points, 2.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.3 steals, and 0.2 blocks. Chennedy Carter, on the other hand, okay, she was a former Chicago Sky player. She was averaging 17.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 1.1 steals. As you might be able to tell, I am a scorned woman, okay? I'm a woman scorned. Honestly, I'm going to always be a Chicago Sky fan. Again, I always say that, you know what? I can't really root for the Indiana Fever like that, but again, I respect them. I respect Caitlin Clark. I respect Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell. I respect Indiana Fever as a whole. You know why? They have intelligence, okay? Basketball IQ, business skills, marketing, talent skills. You know, just the entire agency, the entire general manager, okay? The entire front office. Compared specifically, when you compare them to the Chicago Sky, okay? Their neighbor over there in the Illinois state. And it's like, you know what? I'm so sick of how ridiculous the decision making is over at the Chicago Sky with our front office and our general manager being Jeff Pagliacca, and the fact that they just fumbled Chennedy Carter. Again, I'm a fan of Chennedy Carter. I don't care what team Chennedy Carter plays for or who her teammates are. I would enjoy to see Chennedy Carter continue to play in the WNBA, even if she is an Indiana Fever. Again, the Indiana Fever has the option to do an hilarious thing, okay, despite the freaking Chicago Sky. And also with Chennedy Carter on the Indiana Fever, let's be honest, they would have a huge leg up. Again, they're not playing, okay? The Chicago Sky, this is my problem as a Chicago Sky fan. We play too many goddamn games, okay? The fact of the matter is this. All the decisions that happen at Chicago Sky make no sense. All the decisions that happen at Indiana Fever make completely total sense. It makes sense that they're going to acquire DeWanna Bonner. Why? She's 6'4", 7'3" lateral length, okay? That's her wingspan. She was locking down Caitlin Clark all playoffs in the past 2024 WNBA season in Uncasville, Connecticut. It makes sense to acquire her. It makes sense to dangle that carrot in front of Kelsey Mitchell's face and say, you know what? Don't leave us. Please do not leave us. Look, we'll give you more money. Okay, these things make sense. Okay, it makes sense to acquire, I guess, right now, Sydney Colson. Again, like she's not the best offensively skilled player, but her defense, okay, her defense is pretty good. They are making, decisions that make sense. That's going to help the Indiana Fever. That's going to give Caitlin Clark and the Fever Girls a championship, a ring, a 2025 WNBA title, perhaps. Now, they even throwing people off the team that they don't like, okay? It's not even no hard feelings. Again, if you don't produce for Indiana Fever, you will be unemployed. I.e., Nalissa Smith, she gone. She got traded to the Dallas Wings. And again, I'm a huge fan of her still. And I'm a fan of love and all this other stuff. But let's be honest, Nalissa Smith was not cooking up how she was supposed to cook up. Now, Lou Samuelson is gone. That's $180,000. Listen to me. Mark my words, guys. I need y'all to get these comments up, okay? To get my views up and send this to the Fever people. Indiana Fever, you should give Chennedy Carter a chance. I'll still root for Chennedy Carter. I may even start rooting for y'all. But again, Chicago Sky is my number one. And that's never going to change, okay? I'm always want Chicago Sky to win the championship and do its best. But sometimes, in order for people to wake up and see that the errors of their ways and mistakes, the foolish decisions that they continue to make, you got to really throw it in their face. The Indiana Fever should sign Chennedy Carter. Lou Samuelson, you are no longer an Indiana Fever.